Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya here in Spain. With me is Robin Gaynor and Preston Sadler. Welcome.
Good evening.
Yes, buenos dias, señores and señoritas, or hello, everybody.
So today we have to start the qualifying session for the Spanish Grand Prix. It's gonna be very wet, as we can already see on the track. It's right now grade 3 rain, but it's gonna be soon a grade 2 rain.
Yeah, just a little drip.
Now we're just gonna wait. One thing that I'm gonna talk about is Alfonso Cascini. Alfonso Cascini got a race ban because he got up to 10 penalty points for the season, and that's enough to get race ban from the rules. So that means Liam de la Crosse is back from retirement to drive the Haas for the Portuguese driver.
Yes, and no one wants to send out their cars immediately because they want to wait till it goes to grade 3 rain.
Yep, it's gonna be a wait time for sure. We're gonna wait for teams to go out. I haven't seen anyone going to the car instantly. Everyone is just at the back of their grid boxes to talk with the engineers and everything. I haven't seen anyone go to the car. Nobody's rushing. So is this Q1 going to be only one lap?
Most likely. The rain is expected to ease up in a couple minutes from what I've heard, but so they're just gonna wait until it dries up a little bit.
Yeah, everybody wants also to save up their energy, their tires for probably another Q2 and Q3 run.
Only 5 drivers get to Q2, and not 5 drivers get knocked out in Q1, and 6 drivers get knocked out in Q2. So we have only top 9 drivers. That will probably be Racing Bulls. I think Williams might be there, Mercedes, and Ferrari. What do you guys think? Who is gonna be in Q3?
Um,
I think
so
both the
it's your
Ferraris,
turn.
they've had pretty good. I think they've had pretty good pace all through practice. Today and yesterday. I mean the McLarens and Mercedes also the usual suspects, but I also have hoping Maradoner's probably gonna get there as well.
Yeah, we can't count out Alpine, of course, because Alpine has started showing pace from Miami onwards. And Mercedes also, but they have been only one car has been up there. The second one, Michael Schwartz's car, is just not there when
And we
the
also
time
need
is
to
needed.
have a watch on Ferrari and Audi this time because Ferrari recently got disqualified from Monaco for some infringements that they had, and Audi also got a slight debuff of their engine power.
Yeah, Audi also. Yeah, that's one of the things. Also, Audi got some. Most of the teams got issues with their fuel flow, so they had to install a new fuel flow sensors.
Yeah, but many people say it was Audi's reason because everybody needs to do the fuel infringement.
Yeah, but we have seen Audi has been really strong with their upgrades. We have seen the upgrades working, but yeah, now with the engine thing that they got disqualified from 3 sessions in a row. We can go and have a look at the driver standings as we wait for drivers to go out. For the constructors, we can see Audi has dropped from 2nd to 6th in a matter of 3 DSQs. and now Williams is actually leading the championship. McLaren is second, the most the team that has shown anything really, and is still second. That just shows how close the grid is. Yeah, it's now a grade 2 rain. It was a grade 3 rain, now it's grade 2 rain. Finally, we can see the skies clearing up a little bit.
The track is already drying up.
It is, a little by little. We have been waiting here for 5 minutes now. As we started on 4
people
p.m.
will try to send them out as late as they can because the track will get more and more dry. But who'll be the first that goes out?
Yeah, it's gonna be the slowest ones, the like Haas, or maybe it's the fastest ones like Racing Bulls, Williams. It's just a matter of time when they go out. I think this is the first time we haven't seen anyone out on the track for this season at least for 6.5 minutes now.
Yeah, the main issue will also be like when everybody goes out because the track is getting more and more dry, the traffic will be an impact here.
Traffic is not that much of an issue, only the sector 3 and maybe sector 1, but
Yeah, but
most
you need to be
parts.
aware of the dirty air when you're driving behind a car. It's not like that the traffic can appear on like the corners, but more like in front of you.
As we have been waiting for 7 minutes now, 11 minutes remain on the session. Nobody has been going out.
Yeah, they're pretty patient.
They're just waiting for the right moment to go out onto the track.
I think right now that they're just waiting for the first person just to leave, and the moment they do, that's when everyone else is going to. It's basically just a giant game of chicken right now.
Yeah, it might be some water, they might clear up some water, maybe lap or two, and then everyone else goes out. It's just a waiting game. Now we are starting to see the drivers are going to their cars finally, on the commentary box at least.
Yeah, they slowly need to prep themselves.
And
To be able to
the
go out.
coming out,
Audi is
Richard Hicks.
first. Yeah, Richard Hicks is the first to go out.
No, it's Kaisner.
Yep, and it's exactly what I said.
Yep.
Kaisner, the first one brave enough to set a lap in this session.
Yeah, and everybody is going out, so this is the only lap that they will do, or maybe they will get the
No, they-
second lap too. That's now the
They'll
question is, will they get one lap only?
No, they have enough time for 2.
It might be.
They'll probably go for 2 laps.
Most probably, but we will see. But let's see how it works out. And everybody is now left the pit lane. At least what we see on our screens, on our track radar. But let's see, as the Audi is the first one to go for a lap now. As we go on board with Robin Geisner.
The benchmark now is a 24.5 in the first sector, set by Keisner. Delacruz 24.6. Condro 24.7.
And Eigen now 24.3, so... And now Kevu 24.3, so the faster cars and the slower cars. Everyone is going for a lap now. And the final car has crossed the line now, so everybody is on a lap. Condra is the last one to cross the line now. So at 31.3 for Robin Geisner. And 31.1 instantly from Eigen, and Michael Swart with the 24.3. But let's see, as Robin Geisner is the first one to cross the line. The lap time 1:18.3. That's the benchmark. Lucas Koopman now. Second fastest right now. With the second purple sector now. Eigen to the top. 1:18.4. Marathoner to second. Kevu to top. And Lucas Koopman to top. Michael Swart is coming. Let's see Michael Swart. Van der Steen up to third. Lucas Bright fourth. Jason Roy goes to 6th. Philip Verhaeren is next, 9th. And we now wait for Michael Swart to cross the line. He has the second fastest sector. Can he do the third one as well? Yes, he can. Up to top. 1:18.018. And Condra is the last one to cross the line now. Condra to the line and up to second. Liam Delagras in his return with Haas is not really looking strong. But let's just say the Haas team is just the most, like, for
They're not the best.
Yeah, they're not the best. 1.4 seconds off the pace from Michael Swart right now.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting to see that the first ones are almost like 4 seconds behind those that went out a little bit later.
As now
That's
everybody
exactly why
bits.
no one wanted to go out first, because the first car's going to get all that leftover,
Standing water, yeah. Yeah. And now the rain is...
So Keisner is currently in the drop zone in 17th between the two Astons.
Yeah, so in fact we'll get through right now if nobody is going for another lap, because we can see in a minute's time where we will have a grade 3 rain again. And everybody is pitting. And Williams is going out once again. They are not wasting any time with Eigen.
The track is getting damper again.
Yeah, I don't know what the strategy is for them. Lucas Wright is going out, so everybody is going out for a second lap. I wonder if they did a classical tire change only to go out once again, so they don't waste any time. Because they might have fueled the cars even more, like for 5 laps or something. 5 to 6 laps maybe. And then they just send the cars out. Yeah, everybody's coming out again.
And there are a few people that need to improve, otherwise they're gone.
Yeah, but is it possible to do anything anymore, because the track is getting damper again. It's raining more again. And the last car is out now. That should be Richard Hicks. Yes, it is. It's Richard Hicks. The last one as Eigen now gets ready. And we haven't seen any traffic, so it is interesting, but maybe this lap Eigen will get traffic. With Hicks at least.
Yeah, the thing is they are pretty close together, so...
Yeah, this time around they are more spaced out. But let's see Eigen now on another lap. Is he even improving? The track is getting damper again. It's raining even more. And no, he's not improving. So this might be qualifying over for everyone.
We said the conditions were going to be slower, but it looks like Constantaris is improving.
Yeah, maybe Haas likes these conditions, but only Constantaris is improving so far. Maybe he made even Geisner is now improving. So maybe they are the watch
They
list.
were the cars that went out first when the track was slightly damper, so... They have some good chances to improve.
The bottom cars are improving. And Constantaris is not
since
improving
they were
in the
the
second
cars that
sector.
went out earlier.
Constantaris is not improving in his second sector. And this is going to be a finish. Can George Constantaris do anything? Can he find any more time to knock out anyone? No, that's his qualifying over. Liam Delagrange might finish the same. Philip Verhaeren found something in the second sector now. Robin Geisner is finding time. Philip Verhaeren to the line. Can he improve? No, he can't. Robin Geisner to the line. He can't improve. Nobody can improve. So we have our qualifying order already for Q1. Both has been knocked out in Q1. Liam Delagrange in his return will start dead last. And Geisner with Audi has been knocked out in qualifying. So same with Springfield and Verhaeren. And that's it for qualifying. As the time runs to 0, we have the official times now. Nobody is on a flying lap anymore. We can see that from the sectors. They are not on a push lap anymore. So in the first qualifying session we have knocked out Robin Geisner, Sarah Springfield, Philip Verhaeren, George Constantaris and Liam Delagrange. We're back in Q2 and Kenny Charter joined us in the commentary booth. Welcome.
Hello, good afternoon everyone.
Yeah, and again we're just going to wait. Oh, there is a clear patch on this way in like 5 minutes time. So will we see some tri lap times?
Indeed, it has rained a lot during the break, but it is forecast to stop within about 5 minutes.
Is there any more on the way? Or
Haven't heard of any forecast past that time for the end of the session, but looks like the second half of the session is going to be by far the most optimized moment for our fast lap. We're still seeing drivers trying to set times before the rain actually comes. Pretty weird.
Yeah, that's weird, but it might be a team thing that they want some.
Maybe it's like a reckon lap or of some kind that Van der Steen and Eigen at least are trying to do right now. But I'm finding this curious to say the least.
Yeah, it
probably
is.
a
It is.
banker because I mean, they're not going to set the world on fire, but they just have a time on the board where, in case things go sideways, they can rely on it if they need to.
Yeah, it might be like that, but we will see how it ends up. Maybe if it will dry out, maybe Q3 is in dry conditions. It might be like that. We don't know the forecast. So it said it's gonna rain more, but we never know what the actual thing says. So we will see. Van der Steen will go for a lap, I think. Don't think he backs out now. We will see in the corner's time if he chooses to pit in. No, he is going for a lap.
He's going for a lap indeed. I would have understood this if tomorrow weather forecast was also similar, so that still, let's say, a kind of free practice lap under the conditions, but tomorrow is going to be sunny and wonderful with a bit of wind, as there usually is in Catalonia, but...
And is Egan going for a lap now, I wonder? Or is Egan going to pit? We will see in again. And no, Egan is going.
Is also going for it.
So Van der Steen 25.2 for the first sector.
Yeah, both will actually continue.
It is interesting, but we see already the sun is peeking out on some corners.
Yeah, but for how long will the sun peek out? That's the main question. Will it dry out or will it just start back raining again?
It might just be 5 or 10 minutes of calmer conditions. We
Yeah,
don't
so
know.
you need to act quickly, because otherwise you get screwed.
They could also get screwed if they send them out too early. Where
Yeah,
everyone
you need
after
to
them
find the perfect timing, otherwise it doesn't work out. But that's always the thing when it's a wet session. Especially at qualifying.
is
And the Egan is going even faster, so the track is drying out. Are we going to see the DRS?
not sure, but Icon coming to the line, and it's going to be faster. But how much?
5
Almost 6
tenths?
tenths of a second.
Yeah, Eigen shows really good pace this weekend.
Yeah, but these two did their laps, so now we just wait. Now we are going to wait.
Yeah, we're just
And we can
waiting for the
already see
dry patch.
we can already see the sun is peeking out. So the track is going to dry out pretty quickly. And Hicks is going for an outlap now. And people are now going out. Kevu
Actually,
has
it's
gone
gonna
out.
drive. Doesn't seem to rain for a little bit.
Doesn't seem to rain, yeah, but now everybody's going out. We can see everybody's getting ready to go out. So Van der Steen and Egan needs to go out again.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
they knew that
everybody
sending
will
him
at
out that
least
early.
prep for 2 laps.
But let's see. But let's see as the Van der Steen finally reached the pit lane. And there is actually already... The track is drying out pretty quickly. We can already see a dry line. It is pretty
It's
quick.
indeed dried out quite fast. But still a lot of water on the track, and
yellow flag.
these...
There is a
driving
yellow
conditions
flag
still looking
somewhere on the
Maradona,
track.
I want to say, spun.
Yeah, it seems to be so Alpine driver.
It
no,
doesn't look like that
Wonder.
someone was
who is it?
stationary.
It's Condra, Julian Condra. did you do? Ooh.
Oh, barely got out of the dryer trajectory, and it's
But
unforgiving
Conrad
when
really
it
quick
happens.
rejoined.
He just hit a weather patch, got on the throttle a little too early, and it just went around.
Yep, but
Yeah,
now
not much that he can
it's
do.
now going to dry out, but Hicks is the first one to go for a lap in these conditions. But the track is getting faster, so we will see what the sector times are gonna look like, and we can see how.
Had some low 35s early in the session with Van der Steen's lap. We're certainly going to drop
And 24.7
to
already.
24s now.
And let's
So,
see.
We're that's
getting
half
faster.
of a second saved.
Yeah, but we are going to get faster. 24.7 from Kevo and 24.5 from Marathoner, so it's getting faster.
Have a similar time, indeed.
And another yellow
another
flag.
yellow.
And that's
they
a
got the
Ferrari.
off of turn 1.
And that should be
But
Riley
Darby
Swanson. That's Riley Swanson,
Yes, it
and we
is.
can see the replay now. What happened with Riley Swanson? So now Riley Swanson approaches turn 1. It's turn 1. What happens? Ooh, a lockup. Touch
Recent
too much
Ferrari
curve.
driver.
Touch
Yeah,
too much curve.
Classic
Classic
lockup.
joined that
Yep.
team after they switched up with Coutinho, and he's currently showing that he's under pressure.
And Michael Swart with the 24.4.
This, the curse of the second seat at Ferrari still continues.
Yeah, I mean, Swenson is pretty much new in the team, and he knows that he's under pressure.
And 19.6, but we wait because every other team is now actually getting time. So let's see. As Marathoner is now coming to the line, Kevo fastest. Marathoner takes the place.
Purple S3 in 23.0 and Michael Zwart with a very good sector 2. He's the only one in 31.1, and on the line also Purple S3, and he is the fastest right now. But watch out, there's still plenty of time with conditions improving.
And Condra now crosses the line and takes the pole. 180.3, 9 milliseconds between the drivers.
Only 9 milliseconds indeed. So Condra Swart lays out for the top 3 at the moment, but we are not expecting any more rain before the end of the session. So this is important as the latest runners for the final stint of Q2 will have an advantage. We're probably gonna see some sort of traffic jams as everyone will want to go out maybe 2.5 minutes before the end of the session.
Riley Swanson pitted, so he cancelled his lap out after the spin. Or after the lockup that he had in turn 1. That's reasonable.
And in a way, it's inconsequential since the conditions are improving so fast now. Track is heating up with the sun now back in some parts of the track. So,
But let's see, will we see dry tires soon enough if the track dries out?
I don't know.
Yeah, but I
We
don't
might?
think so.
If sun peaks out, I believe it is possible.
Yeah, but the
Oh.
question is, how long will the sun peak out? Because otherwise, if it starts raining again, then people on the
It should not.
dry tires are screwed over.
It should not rain until the
Oh.
end of Q2. This is the latest forecast we've had.
Our data doesn't seem to be updating, so we're about as
Yeah, we
confused as
don't
you
know what
are.
will happen.
And we've indeed lost the data.
Yeah,
as
we
far as
lost
forecasts
our
go. We
data,
have-
so we can't tell you any further information. So stay tuned.
And we're just waiting, still waiting. We lost the live for a few seconds. We saw that it was something happened with the live. We lost some seconds,
Yes,
but we're back.
and we still have no data about the weather.
Yeah. So something has happened with the data, and Riley Svensson is
Even
going
if
out.
we just
Yeah, but not on the dry tires, so maybe it's not dry enough.
Yeah, but we will
it's
see.
still inters for Swenson, but I believe Swenson could have waited at least 1 minute before
And
heading out of the
Gondra.
pit lane.
Gondra is going out now.
And we
I
have several
don't
drivers
think that
heading
in
out
the
of the pit
last 3
lane.
minutes the track will be dry enough.
Yeah, I don't think it in 3 minutes time we will see any dry tires. We are all gonna see intermediates. New intermediates.
Yeah.
I can
But
tell you
There's,
because
there's a
I'm
good
the new
chance
data
indeed.
guy.
And there's anyway a good chance that everyone copies each other as well.
And 6
so-
drivers will get knocked out. Now that the line is approaching, we can see who is in danger of getting knocked out. Timing data shows us that. And everybody is now going out for a lap. Everybody is going out for a lap.
Yeah, and that's not a good sign for Swenson because he will get into some traffic.
But I think with the gap he has, he might be fine.
But let's see, Riley
I
Svensson.
think in the last few corners he could get some traffic. But we'll see, maybe not.
As we now see Riley Svensson now going for a lap. His first official lap, let's just say, because he cancelled his last one. And this time he didn't make a mistake, so let's see how is his corners are going to look. But maybe it's too early because the DRS arc is going to open, I think.
Yeah. It may be on the final laps. It might. Not,
But let's
we're not
see.
sure, though.
1.1 is right now showing for us. The data is showing us 1.1 millimeters. We don't know what the FIA is gonna do now.
Yeah, from what I can tell you by looking out of the window, it's not drying. The rain isn't completely gone.
But let's see who will get the DRS, because if DRS gets enabled, this is gonna change the sector 2 times massively. Riley Svensson will not get the DRS, even
Neither will
Condra.
Condra.
Yeah, so is Springfield
Well-
going to get, or Sam Fact, I mean,
Uh,
Springfield is knocked
yeah.
out. Is Sam Fact going to get DRS?
No.
30.6, the new Sector 2 reference time. And Swenson beats Condra's time by more than a second, so 1:17.
And DRS has
DRS
been enabled.
1.
DRS has been enabled, so everybody who is in Sector 2 right now, we can see the DRS is open for Station Roy. So the lap
This
times
is a
are going to
massive
get...
difference. And actually, if whoever was patient enough to just cross the line now could have driven
Both
this
racing
hot
bulls.
lap on slicks, and that would have been a huge advantage.
Both
Now,
racing
whoever's gonna
bulls
be-
have the DRS now. And most of the drivers, most cars, we can see the lap times are changing. Lucas
And
Goldman to the top.
Koopman with a 16.1, Maradona with the same time as well.
Hicks now. And Michael
Richard
Swartu
Hicks
third.
with a 16.0.
And
Actually,
Duraki
15.
is getting faster.
Yes,
Let's
16.0
see.
indeed.
Let's see now, as everybody crosses the line, who is gonna get knocked
Evans in
out. It's
trouble.
gonna be Riley Svensson. Veto Väisänen
Both
is knocked
racing
out.
bulls in
Bison
trouble.
is- both Ferraris out.
And
Both
that's
Ferraris
it.
out of Q2, despite Väisänen having an ideal track position, taking advantage of the drive track and DRS.
And
but-
that's it for qualifying. Condra and
Both
Sam
racing
Fact didn't
bulls
get
have
any DRS.
survived. And both Ferraris are out. This is really shocking news.
I mean, Swanson we could have expected. He went far too early, but Väisänen also out?
And Eren Eigen is also out. Richard
Oh.
Hicks,
Yeah,
Michael
Aiken
Swart is
couldn't
in.
improve enough.
Nathaniel is in Q3. Jason Roy,
Are we-
his biggest rival right now for Väisänen and
Lucas
so-
Eigen
Eigen.
is P4.
Yeah.
So with this, championship leader, second, third, fourth are out. The first of the among the championship contenders who advances to Q3 is Van der Steen. current 5th of the Drivers' Championship.
Yeah, but alright.
Jason Roy is also in, and Kevu also advances to Q3.
Yeah, but knocked out in Q2 we have Eren Eigen, Eetu Väisänen, Sam Facts, Julian Kondra, Xiao Lei and Riley Svensson. Back to the live action that we saw, some raining that happened.
We're green in Q3, however, rain is expected to fall very shortly, in less than 5 minutes.
So Hicks is already instantly out when the session started.
I mean, the track is going to continue to dry out until then. Do you think someone takes the gamble?
No.
Maybe.
Goes for tires?
No.
Maybe, but we don't know.
The track is too wet, I think. Yeah, people are taking some gaps between the cars. But will we see DRS?
Yes.
For everyone.
I think it was enabled right as the session started.
Yeah, but will we see it for everyone on the lap? Because it will rain even more now. And Van der Steen is now going out.
People are going out now, maybe?
But it's 3 minutes time, so they have time to do anything. They have time. One minute and 30 takes the time to do out lap. Then when a push lap takes like 2 minutes, I think, or 1 minute and something.
Probably
1 minute.
closer to 3.
Yeah. So it's gonna be really close. Lucas Gobman is still not out.
What is he doing?
So what is Williams waiting for? So Hicks now is going for a lap for the pole position. Let's see. As we saw, the DRS was open for Hicks. And somebody has made a mistake somewhere. It's turn 1, and I think I know who it is. It is Lucas Bright, and we will see the replay now. What has happened with Lucas Bright? And ooh, a lock up into turn 1. That's not what you want to see. As we continue on the onboard from Hicks. .4 for the second sector. .2 for Jason Roy. Michael Smart takes the second sector. And Hicks to the line. 1:16.0. So Michael Smart now. Mike Swart to the line and takes the pole away right now. Maradona is next. Let's see the Alpine. Can Maradona put it on pole right now? No, only third. Jason Roy is next to cross the line. As Lucas Bright boxes. Jason Roy to the top. 2 tenths faster than anyone. Nathaniel crosses the line. Lucas Bright crosses the line, but he pitted. Quarter Kevo 30.2. And Van der Steen, what a mistake by Van der Steen. Ooh, that was bit of gravel.
Pretty wide.
That was pretty wide, and we saw it live, and now we are seeing it the same way that we saw it. It just went wide.
Looks like it had a snap in the middle of the corner.
It seems to be. But yeah, that's not good for the floor.
Inconsequential for now.
But let's see, Kevo to the line, and the rain has intensified.
Kevu gets the DRS for the line and up to second. 29 milliseconds between Roy
Moving
and
on a
Kevu.
23-3, however, DRS just closed.
So Lucas Koopman will not get his lap in. He doesn't have DRS.
Yeah, because Williams, I think, just royally screwed him over.
And we don't see the DRS slot open, so yeah.
I mean, there's
I mean, there's only a 10th down on...
every time there's one guy that needs to go out first, and sometimes it's a guy doesn't want to be the first.
Anyways, Lucas Koopman only a 10th off Kevu, who was purple in Sector 2. As he comes to the line, what does he do? Final sector goes P4.
What a lap time without DRS.
I think DRS only would have gotten like one position.
Yeah, he would have gained one position at least because the DRS would have helped him by a tenth or so.
2 tenths? Probably
Yeah,
2 tenths.
maybe 2 tenths, yeah. Lucas Koopman is going... Not Lucas Koopman, Lucas Wright is going out once again. But is it too late? And Van der Steen needs to go again at least, but I don't think it's gonna do anything anymore.
It's not worth it.
Yeah,
Wright's only going out to get a time on the board.
At least, yeah, he can get the time on the board, but still, it's not worth it anymore. But yeah, right now in provisional pole we have Jason Roy. Kortregev is 29 milliseconds behind. Michael Swart, over a long wait, will start third if things don't change. I don't think they will change because we don't see any DRS anymore. And the track is pretty slow now. But let's see as we follow Lucas Wright now for his lap. The first sector 24.1 improvement because he made a mistake. And everybody has gone out again. So are the teams just collecting data now? Or are they actually trying to do anything here?
I think it's more like a data run for the race.
But let's see. As Lucas Wright crosses the line, he's going to be faster than Van der Steen. At least what I think.
Most
Is he
likely
going
not.
to be? Yes, he is faster.
Oh, yes.
And
Barely.
2.1 seconds off only. So he
Why is
did.
everyone going back out?
So
What?
2.1 seconds only off. That's not very much. But yeah, it would have been better. But we will see tomorrow on the race what will happen. We have 4 minutes remaining. And again, the data center doesn't show us data for the weather.
Yes, would have been cool, but the data center seems a little bit overwhelmed today.
Someone didn't pay premium.
Yep, seems to be.
Of course, I didn't pay premium.
I thought we put that in the budget.
The CCF1 TV crew didn't buy it. The subscription expired.
Yeah, Preston, we did get that Lobster Energy deal through, so that's why we can't afford premium.
We're
Yeah,
seeing
like-
more and more rain on the track at the moment. Is the current classification going to be sealed because of the weather conditions? We don't know, but looks like we are going to have this grid tomorrow. With Jason Roy with yet another pole. And one of so many first rows for Quarter Kevu. Michael Zwart with a top 3 in qualification. I think it's been a couple of races.
This is his first time, I think. If I remember correctly, this should be his first time in this season.
It's been a couple of races since we last saw him in Q3, and he celebrates this with a P3 on the grid, which is his second of the season. First since Australia. A green sector for Van der Steen on sector 3, maybe showing a sign that it is maybe still possible to improve times, especially for those who have
Yeah, but he made a mistake in sector 3. Van der Steen,
less good times.
his car snapped a little bit, so he got to the gravel trap, so it might explain some things.
True.
Hicks is boxing, so Hicks doesn't want to complete his lap. Which is the correct thing to do. Even Marathoner is now going slowly, so they are just doing data gathering, it seems. But let's see, the race is going to be long enough, so we will see difference, and it's gonna be a dry session. So we will see what happens in the main race tomorrow. But I think this is it for qualifying. I don't think nobody is going out anymore because it's 20 seconds remaining, and the one last car is going to pit soon.
Indeed, the weather did not leave any kind of late suspense in this Q3.
As the clock ticks down to 0, our starting grid provisionally is Jason Roy, Court, and Kevu on the front row, then Zwart, Koopman, Hicks, Maradona, Nathaniel, Wright, and Van der Steen. And Eigen in the top 10.
Yep, but Jason Roy will start pole and 2 consecutive poles. So, good job by the Red Bull driver. He's really showing after the Racing Bull season he had last season. So, he has really grown. And let's see if we can convert this one to a win. Or will Kevo be able to challenge him, or will Zwart or Koopman try to challenge? But that's what we will talk about on tomorrow's race. Thank you everyone for joining me on the commentary box here.
Yes, it was a pleasure as always.
And we will see you all for tomorrow's main race. So goodbye.